Hi there, Dr. Vicki Lemfer here with the Shift Happens channel. Today, we are going to talk about the wish fulfilled, living in the end. What does that mean? What does that really mean when you are desiring and you're trying to manifest something, especially when it comes to your specific person? Because oftentimes, with a specific person, we have a lot of emotional attachment to that. Well, this is going to help you. I've got a strategy at the very end of this video. It is really simple, but I'm really curious as to how this is going to work for you. So before we get into that, we're going to get into that and even more. So go ahead and like, share, and comment. And if you need help on this journey, go ahead and contact me at shifthappenslifecoaching at gmail.com. Now, listen, I always teach how to really sustain it and have a healthy manifestation. You're going to get a lot of like quick fixes, but we go a little deeper. But just because we go deeper doesn't mean it makes it more complicated. We tend to complicate things. So let's make this a little more simple. I contemplated this and I grappled with this whole idea of living in the end or living in the wish fulfilled. And then we check 3D and it's like, how can you really pretend that you have your SP, right? This isn't really, this is really delusional and this is crazy. What are you talking about? This is reality. And what are you talking about? Your imagination is the only reality. Well, it took a bit for me. But once I really, really just let that go and just kind of like stopped trying to think too much into it, it helped. But here's what really I found with manifesting, with desires, with everything, and living in the end, the wish fulfilled. What does that mean? And really, what it really means to me, and how I interpret Neville Goddard. Again, this is just my road, my journey, and maybe this resonates with you or it doesn't. But this is where I went with it. Ultimately, every desire is there for you to enjoy in the 3D, but it's also there to help you get back to your true essence, your true self. Whether it's a desire or even a negative circumstance, a circumstance that just challenges us, those are actually great blessings because they force you to go deeper and go, whoa, I am going to reset myself to who I truly am. So let's go with that. Who are you? At the complete center of you, you are one with God. And what is God? God is pure energy, pure love, right? And so we talk about the wish fulfilled. In the end, live as if you're in the end. Well, okay, let's take the SP. So what does that feel like? What does it sound like? What does it look like? It feels natural and neutral and normal, right? As if you were just walking into your house and you're going to make dinner. It is just normal and natural that they are there with you. But here's the thing, when you start like truly visualizing and trying to say, oh, they're right there cooking with me, that might work for a second. But really what it means is, what is that normal, I shouldn't say normal, but like that natural neutral state of being? What is that? It is peace. It is joy. It is neutral. It's not too high, not too low. You're just living. And that is when you are attached to God and not attached to the outcome, the emotional outcome that's attached to that desire. And so really living in the end is choosing in the moment. And it's in the now. I am here and now. I am is in the present awareness. I am awareness is God. And so when you stop right here, right now, and you've got stories floating around and you're attaching emotion and stories and negative storylines to, oh my gosh, they didn't text or they didn't text appropriately or there was too much time, all these things, you name it. You just need to stop. And all these things that are swirling, you go right here, right now. And you go, and that is in the moment. There's no future, there's no past, because that's where those negative storylines, those emotional attachments, we want to detach from that. And it's as simple as just going right here, right now. And you can ask yourself, what is really wrong with right now? and you probably can't find anything, because if you really just stay still and you go, I am choosing God right now. And those are the perfect words. Those words really help me to kind of shift myself, because shift happens, right? And really align with the wish fulfilled. In the end, I want peace. In the end, I want it to be easy. In the end, I want love and joy and in the moment. And that's where it's at, is in the moment. That is living in the end, is those feelings of whew, relief, relaxation, joy, fun, laughter, all those things. And and really, after a while, after you get used to doing this, you don't have to do all those techniques. And you can. I still do some. But here's the thing, is that when you choose to be in the end, it is choosing God. I am in the moment. I am awareness. Right here, right now, I am choosing to align with my God self. What could go wrong with that? Not a lot. Okay. And that is living in the end. And you don't have to like visualize like, oh my gosh, you can, have this beautiful house and da da da. It's implied. God is in you. God knows what you want, right? Um, and that is how I have found things to truly come to you, because it's really counterintuitive. We want to intentionally get something. We get something instead of becoming it. And we want to get. Well, what is that stuff going to get you? It's going to get you what you think freedom or, relaxation, all those things. That's great. Once you experience it in the end, and that's truly just being one with yourself and feeling it right there and then, you've got it. And then you just be your best friend and affirm and say, I am, I can, I am right here. Everything's okay. Everything is coming to me. Everything is aligning perfectly for me. I am allowing God to take over. And that's when I organically, naturally affirm, is right there in the moment. And I am being my biggest cheerleader. I am leaning in on myself, and I am living in the end, because that's ultimately what we want, is that alignment with the God, with the God. I don't know, it might be the God, whatever, and that is the peace. I want peace. I want ease. I want joy. I want relief. That is ultimately what I desire. Once you stay right there, and you're going to get popped all over, you're going to blah, 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 and you just remind yourself, I am right here, right now. I am God. And here's the next strategy I want you to contemplate. That strategy right there, boom, power, right? Because it puts you in the end, living in the end with the wish fulfilled. Now, here's my next assignment for you. Here's the strategy I want you to do. And when I tell you to do this, do not try to get an answer. Do not overthink. Do not overanalyze. Don't label anything. But we always say we're whole, perfect, and complete. And that is our true essence, right? We're in that love state, that God self. And we always say, you are whole, perfect, and complete already. Contemplate on one of those terms. Contemplate on being whole. What does that mean? Don't try to get the answer. The answer probably won't come to you right away. Contemplate on it, meditate, and just kind of play with it. Don't try to get the answer. The answer will come to you. Just like manifesting, things will come to you when you're not trying. The answers come without trying. The things come without trying. It's always being in the moment and allowing, and just know that the answer is coming. So contemplate on each one of those without overthinking, without caring what the outcome is, and without trying. This will emotionally detach you from, this will be your foundation. And you're going to go deeper into who you are. You're going to expand yourself in a very loving manner, and you're going to create space for good things to come to you. So just contemplate, and go ahead and like, share, and comment. But comment in below, if you've tried this technique, let me know what you're coming up with, because everybody's going to come up with something a little bit different. So let's share, and I'll see you in the comments. All right, take care. Till next time.